Yeah, please let me know if you can see my screen. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you once again. Yeah, Mr. Mui, please, in case if you need my attention, if anybody's raising their hand up, please let me know. Currently, I'm sharing my screen. I might not be able to see whosoever that is need my attention. Um, please, I would love at any point if you have anything to ask me, maybe you need me to diagnose it, let me know. Yeah. Okay. Quality assurance training, training and certification of both my personal experience and then key insights for the quality assurance. And then today, um, I'm going to be taking you through my key journey, the power of training and certification, both strategies and software testing trends, and then global opportunity. And finally, final thoughts and then action step. Please permit me to use QA and software testing interchangeably because in most organizations you may find no QA, but they may stick to software testing or software testing. And also, some companies might decide to call their software tester a QA. And in some cases, in some companies, they both have software tester and then the QA. So, though the two software tester and then QA, they are performing the same role, but uh, uh, in situation whereby in organization whereby they have a software tester and then the QA, so their role at times are like a little bit different, but in pursue the same goal. Software tester test and then quality assurance, focuses on the process, which whenever the software tester is going astray, I can call him to order to tell him, come on, can't you look at this area? This process, have you done this? Have you done that? So, and then my key journey, my background. Okay. My transitioning into software testing journey. Actually, I didn't start my career as a software tester and or QA, whatever the case may be. And I can't say that it's by the by the way that I find myself in software testing environment because much of time I believe there's nothing that we are doing that doesn't involve testing. Name it, I can tell you that there is testing there. And then let me give you some instance. In the house, maybe the mommy cook the better stew or soup. The next thing is before you dish it out or before you can conclude that, oh, I'm through with it, she have to taste. If you take your car to a mechanic workshop, by the time you fix one or two things there, they have to test. So in any area, testing, survives. It comes in. And there's no any word that testing doesn't apply to. So my background, I've worked with different company. In life, I started working with ZTE Nigeria Limited. I mean ZTE. That's a China company, basically on NOC, which is Network Operating Center under MTN Nigeria. And then briefly after that, I moved to the same NOC again with Huawei Technology here in Nigeria, a Chinese company also. And then thereafter, I worked with Ericsson Nigeria as incident manager. Then I moved to a subsidiary of Central Bank of Nigeria, which is NISA, in short, NIRSAL. That's Nigerian Incentive Risk, Nigerian Incentive Risk Sharing for Agricultural Lending. Before I transited to software testing, and then since I've joined software testing, I don't have a single minute regretting it that I'm in it. Also, I believe that every one of us here who are here, we don't have any regrets in joining. My early challenges in software testing, learning the test cases, bug tracking, and then management. Why it seems so simple, but I believe that when you get everything wrong at the initial stage, which is the test cases are wrong, then it means that anything you are trying to validate or verify, whatever the case may be, depending on the word that you are used to, when the test cases are wrong, then it means that you are validating nothing. I mean, nothing. So, and when I joined software testing, so it was, by the way, initially I said the last place I worked before joining testing, picking a testing as a career was nice. I deliberately resigned, and you know how things work in Nigeria. It's a subsidiary of Central Bank of Nigeria. Not that I'm trying to paint my country black, but we all know how. So then I just feel like I should resign. I might resign. So from there, I was linked up with the company. Commitment I will not mention, because this is not the right platform for me to mention the company that trained me. Okay, but based outside the country. Now currently they have a branch in Nigeria. So I was called if my answer was yes, I started. So my first experience, my first challenge there is then I was given a project then, Tesco, an e-commerce platform, which is one of the UK e-commerce platform which you can buy, you can order things. It's a very robust system that I have to script about 6,000 test cases within 24 hours. It was like a pain in my flesh. Very difficult for me. Not difficult as but when you look at the timeline, the time given to me, it was so short. To script 6,000 test cases, it was a bit difficult for me then. And then again, bug tracking and then management. That's another key area. So I remember, let me say, I've worked in visit places, which is I work directly with a developer, then which I have to be following up with them, testing what they are doing. And then I can tell you that with full my hand on my chest, I think that they used to say it, that when you are testing, sorry, you don't have friends. I mean, you don't have friends. Anybody will deny you at any time, even when the developer is saying a bug, understand, which is even glaring to him that this is a bug. He will still be proving to you that it's not. We can do without this, we can do without it. So I had some challenge there, because when you're working, when you're as a tester, then you must know your internal customers. You must know your team very well. You must understand the system that you are testing. You must understand at which point you can classify this as a product. Yeah, that's for that, my early challenges. The key milestone. My key milestone in software testing training certification. I've said it earlier. I was trained. I passed through that phase, and then also satisfied software testing. And then later, after working with two companies who were under NTN Nigeria too, initially I started working with the developer. Then later on, I was moved down to do UAT and then UAT. But here, every organization have their own the testing whatsoever. QA Marshall can come to me and say, I want my this. But for here, we have what we call IPT, Internal Accepted Test Intention. Though you can't find it in any document, any testing document, you can't find it anywhere. And then the reason why I don't just want to try. I don't want to convince you. That's why I'm telling you that you can't find it anywhere. So just what they just, like internally, they just create that testing on its own. And then the purpose of creating it then is by the time for the deliveries, which is the delivery being given to external developers, which they have run their SRT. So before they can, take it to UAT, then the tester have to look at it, which is that's how they call it internal second testing. So whatever they have validated in SRT, so it goes to be taken to UAT. So after that, I was promoted to such a testing bit, one of the tried in NTN. And then it is a department that generates about 80% of thanks for the day. Yeah. So lessons from my quality assurance job. Though there are numerous lessons, but because of the time, I try to reduce it to 4. So embracing continuous learning, which is a key part of why we are here. Training, certification, and growth. So when you look at the team, training, certification, and growth, then you can see that one of the lessons I learned, which is embracing continuous learning. Now, let me tell you the basic of the gospel truth. The gospel truth is, if you have been working as a quality assurance or software tester for 20 years, I'm telling you, somebody who have just joined today can open your eyes to what you don't even know. So if I'm wrong, I'm open to challenge to any objection. Because like when I said I was having a training that I was giving um, the Tesco uh, platform website to test, then at the point I was given a task that I should do for work in what they have. You know, when you look at the testing principle, there's no, no software that is 100%, you know, perfect. No matter how, well, let's say the best of thing we will have can be the rate 99.9999999. So the points maybe 0.1 or 0.1 there is bug. Then my trainer then why I was going through the sites, I was able to pick something up with that. Here in Nigeria, I can register because the platform was built for a UK resident to be able to buy things, but I was able to look at one of the lapses, and one of the lapses that I found out then was here in Nigeria, I can, register on their platform, at least pick maybe a street name or a plot name, address in UK, put it there, register with wrong number. Then after that, now like try to call his attention to something. I said, "Oh, you are in UK. You can come home to Nigeria and put your card somewhere else, and I can pick it up and then use your card to buy something on the Tesco website. And then if I have somebody over there in UK to pick up for me, they can easily pick it up for me. Then it means that they don't look at that side. But what I'm trying to say in essence is continuous learning in software testing is one of the lesson I learned. Actually, the man didn't say it that way, but as a fresh or as a learner, I was able to tell him that this thing is doable. At least somebody can penetrate this thing through this what I've said. Yeah, two, value both every area of testing. Every area of testing is valuable. Is it the API side, API testing? Is it performance testing? Is it security testing? That is not relevant in testing. Obviously, all area of testings are worth value. And then another lesson is collaboration. Collaboration is a critical in software testing, and then it is team sport. Now, in whatever methodology someone is using, maybe Agile or Waterfall, then it means you have different team in the you have different people in the team. You have developer, you have a project manager, you have a Scrum, and then the likes like that. Mind you, everybody are working towards a particular goal, which is delivering a quality product. So here, collaboration is a key thing that I learned. Is it the BA that you want to collaborate with? If you don't collaborate very well with the BA, there will be an issue. And then what really result into is that at the later on, the company will spend much more money on the products in which it's being delivered if there is adaptability in tools and methodology is a must, which is you must adapt to tools and methodology. Now, imagine somebody working in this area, and then you are being moved from maybe you change your company. The tool that they're using in the first the first company might be different. In the first company, they might decided that, oh, we want to use ALM, or ALM is what we are using. Then when we get to the other, they can decide that, oh, what we are using is Jira. So you have to adapt. So I learned that adaptability in tools and methodology is a must. What are the methods? Because every company or every software someone is testing, the method and the approach is quite different. The approach given to we here, we are giving to software here as a telecom company is different from what the banking sector or fintech we give to them. And then the methodology that retail, online retail, e-commerce company, their own will be different. So adaptability and the tools and technology, then that it is a must for the software for me. Now, the power of training and certification. Please, training and certification are two different things. And then both of them work together to give both. So, training plus certification, the end result is both. So, let me dive into training. Training itself is a structured learning to build knowledge and skills. It's a structured learning to build knowledge and skills. And we live on what you learn. If you don't learn something, you don't learn something, there's no way you can live it. So training is what you learn. It's a structured learning telling you, oh, if you do this way, this attribute is, this attribute is, this attribute that, this attribute. And then it broadening the knowledge and skill. Now, when you are trained, then when you are given a particular application to test, then you're able to know, oh, which approach am I going to apply? Oh, what kind of strategy am I going to use? So training will give you knowledge, skill to give a better approach to whatever that you are doing. Now, for the certification is official validation of your expertise. So now, somebody can, can have knowledge and skill without certification. Yes. And then you can see some people that have certification, but they have limited training. Then, what is not the official? Yes, sir.
Please, I can see a message, sir.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will run to. So, why training matters? Important of certification, real life benefits and output opportunity, achievable next steps. So, why training matters? Training matters in building strong foundation in software testing principles. And we know the principle, the 7 principles of testing. Because of time, let me just. So, the build strong foundation in software testing. It keeps you updates with the latest tools and technologies. So here, training will keep you updates. By the time you involve in training, they can tell you, if you use this thing, oh, try and use this, try and use that. Oh, I've used this thing, this app. How it can use. So different techniques, many automation, performance, etc. So it encourages structured thinking and then the best practice. Importance of certification. Certification demonstrates your commitment to professional growth. As I said earlier, so it's official validation of your knowledge. Building credibility and trust with your employer and the team. Now, somebody who is trained certification will give you the open is a key. Then training is a pathway. You can get certified if you don't have training. Yeah, then there will be an issue, which is the certification is giving you credibility and trust. When you say, oh, you are certified, then they believe that you have key knowledge in the area that you are certified. It helps you to understand in the competitive job market, make it to standards. So, like if you're working in any area and maybe tester you are two, or you are learning, and then somebody who is trained but is not certified. So, whenever they are talking about the certification, you see it in its contents, like being rejected. Understand? But when you train and then you have certification, it's able to give you an edge, make it to standards. You can even come out with able that I'm certified this, I'm certified subject tester. Yeah. So open door to better roles and higher salary. So somebody is certified, somebody can also get higher salary. Somebody who is just trained and certified. There's nothing they can use to validate the official expert. It's your official expert. So real life benefits, more challenge, more changes for promotion, access to international job opportunities, eligibility for senior leadership role, better negotiation power in salary and the contract structure. So these are the benefits of the certification training and certification, which is, initially I told you that certification plus qualification is equal to growth. So all these things drive towards growth, which is a benefit, which is the end result of the growth are these benefits. So career growth opportunity, more challenges to yeah. So it's still which is the benefits and then the career growth opportunity, more challenges for the profession. When you go, there's definitely you must get promotion, access to international job opportunity. When you want to work maybe in remote or outside the country internationally, when you're certified, then you're able to come up to certifying software tester. So it gives you access to all this, and there's so much websites that somebody can check all those opportunity. So eligibility for senior and leadership role, because they believe that you are certified, you are trained in that area, so definitely higher role, better negotiation power, salary, and contract. Actionable next step. Enroll in software testing training program. So for the upcoming one, who is thinking of being the system. So this actually good steps for them. One, this your role is software testing training program. So as before, every one of us who have not done ST is there. So they can give you the top-notch training, which I believe you won't think that you waste your money in any form or in any way. Then, so they will also, if you engage them, they also choose certification based on your career. They will choose and they will advise you which one to give, and which I believe Mr. Success will still speak on 10 days to his own time. Set a learning goal and then the timeline. Join software testing community for support. This strategy in QA, first you set a goal, define your 1 year to 5 year plan, find the mentor. It's very important to have the mentor. Stay close that, oh, I want to know. Always test why things, even when the application works, you can still exploit it, look at it. There might be something, by the time you go through it, you will still see one or two things that still see that is wrong with the application, that are building the knowledge. Lastly, speak up, share in the meeting, webinar, and blog. So in the meeting, understand, even if your question seems so stupid to somebody who is hearing it, but to you, it's not stupid to you. At least when you ask a question, there's one thing you want to clear your mind or you want to know. So there's still any question that is stupid, even though it is stupid to the other back. Nobody is paragon of perversion. We are not perfect. So actionable advice for those seeking growth in fear fields. So don't fear. That's number one. Don't fear. So some people might be thinking, oh, like, oh, this, by the time they see profile of somebody, they will be frightened. Like, oh, what will I say? What? No, come on. Even if you're wrong, say it out. They will correct you. And when they correct you now, then you pick your mistake and then you go ahead. So practice with real projects. There are some. I'm seeing the open source. So relay with other quality assurance. So relay with them, talk to them, your area which you need challenges. I mean that you need where you are facing challenges. They will guide you. They will not mock you. You are in the same community. You are the same software testing community. So they will not uh, uh, push you away. They will go with them. So ask for feedback. After you have played with them, almost always ask for feedback. And then it is the test part, which is so the current trend, automation as a scale. Why? What is trending? Webinar adoption of automation. So why the automation scale faster release CICD, reduce manual workloads, more coverage, and then popular tools. Selenium, though they are not limited to this, there are so many tools, Selenium, Cypress, and then the likes. So for the AI machine learning, which the word is bending towards, so we have so many AI learning machine, and then also I think the codeless. So also the world is going towards this side, also codeless and low code testing tools, which is you can do your testing without even writing as an automation, without even writing a single code. So just be clicking all your actions, what the button you are clicking, it will be recording it, and then it will record those tests for you, and then it can generate the test cases. It can manage your the defects and then the likes, and then this codeless, it bring more collaboration to the team because since it's codeless, so anybody in the team can use it. BA can use it, QA can use it, product manager can use it, And then for the shift letting and shift writing is also the current trend, that is your testing should start as early as possible, that you have your requirements so you can engage just to reduce or to eliminate the bug at the initial stage before it gets to where the company will spend more. And then the shift rights, monitoring the users and their behavior in production. This one is normally used by the operational team when the software have been deployed to production, and maybe they want to make a changes and then the likes. So the global key opportunities. these are the opportunity: remote QA role, tech up, hiring QA. There are so many countries that are looking for a QA, which there are so many freelancing QA sites you can work up there, top tier, freelancer, and then the likes. Multinational certification recognition, ISTQB is the global accepted. So my final thoughts, QA is no longer just testing, it's a quality ownership. And then if you look at the responsibility in a team, development team, you will see that the responsibility of tester is higher than any one of the team. Though in word of testing, there are so many words I've heard. You see some people they say, "Is it not just to test? Is it not testing? Is it not this?" But to be frank, they are just like, to me, they are just like exploring the application, the integrity of the whole thing. They don't know because if you give them how will I, there are some complex this thing that you give them that they won't be able to. How can they strategize? How can they know which methods, the principle, and then the likes? So, training for certification equal to the fast track career acceleration. When you are trained and then you have your certification, the fast track to career acceleration. Stay open to learning, trends, and then two. So be the voice of the user in every sprint. In every sprint, you take yourself as the user, the end user that is going to use the product. Yeah, thank you. Hello.
Thank you so much, Mr. Seun, for such a powerful presentation. Thank you so much. We are sincerely grateful. A lot of insights have been shared, and trust me, I personally have learned a lot. So we're going to be taking questions. If you have questions, please raise your hand, and I'll call you. Okay, I can see Sharon. All right, Sharon, please unmute yourself. Sharon. Sharon. Okay, probably that's a mistake. Please, if you have any questions, please let's just show by raising our hands. Okay, Mr. Umar. Okay, please go ahead. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. I want to thank you for your presentation. First of all, thank you very much. To be hard for like have somebody have time to come together to just come and present for people just for free. Thank you very much. But my question is, I heard you saying there are opportunities where QA can have like freelancing jobs. You mentioned some websites. Please, can you help with those websites?
Okay. Yeah, should I drop it for Mr. Kumoyi? There are so many freelancing sites. We have Fiverr. Where can I drop it for you?
Any way works. If you can give it to Mr. Kumui, or if you can just say it, I can just type it and keep it
Okay.
somewhere.
So we have Upwork. Upwork is there. Topta, that's TOPTAL.
Mr. Seun, let's do it this way. After the
Okay.
session, just send it to us. We'll get it to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
that would be good. Thank you. That's all for me.
Any other question? Any other question from anyone? Sharon?
Yes, sir, please have an insight,
Go
sir.
ahead, you can go ahead.
All right, please, first and foremost, I want to really appreciate the presenter and the ideas behind it, the training. Please pardon me, although I'm in a bit noisy environment at the moment. But please, I want to, it might not be a question directly, but just an appeal or a request.
Okay.
Being that I joined the call a bit late, and secondly, I was in a noisy environment. Please, I want to request for the training materials. That is one. Two, please, as a junior tester, how can we grow, or how can we easily get a job? Somebody like me training, after training, just a 0 to a year experience in the field of testing, I've not been presented with opportunity to test. So how can we achieve this? That's my question. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Shun, sorry, before you
Yeah.
answer the question, sorry for interrupting. Now, this meeting is about to end. We are currently in the question and answer session. This meeting might end in the process of answering this question. So what we are going to do now is simple. There is a link in the comment section. Please go to the comment section, copy the link, and use the link to join the next session so we can complete the question and answer and take the second session before we end the call today. Thank you. Now, please, let's migrate to the second session. Let's migrate. Thank you very much. Let's migrate. All right, guys, let's keep migrating. Okay, we are waiting for you in the second session. If you are still
You
here,
can let me know
please
when to
migrate.
go.
Yeah, Mr. Shion, they are still coming. A lot of them are still on the other call, so they are joining. All right, so please join the other call. There is a link in the comment section. Use the link to join in the other call. Thank you. Ifyong, Daniel, Paul, Blessing, Samiat, please join the other session using the link we shared. Join the other session. There is a link in the comment section. Use that link to join the other session. Right now? Yes, right now. Daniel, Samiat. Omawumi, please join the second session. There is a link that has been posted for the second session. Please join using the link. All right, so Mr. Shu, you can continue. I think the person that asked the question is not yet on the call. Let's wait for him.
We should wait for him.
Yes. The person that asked the question is not yet on the call. Let's get him on the call.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Shu.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. While we wait for him, I quickly want to chip in this question. I don't know. I want to ask if there is an education background for someone that wants to like pick up this career. Like, do you have to have like an educational background before you can be a software tester? Because I have some few friends that they are just like O level certificate holder, but they want to move into tech. How can they go about that one? Yeah, that's my question.
Yeah, thank you for the question. Let me start with there is nothing that can stop anybody not to be software tester. And let me pick some certification, for instance. In accounting, they have certification there, ACC, and then the likes. If you know it, if you pass, then you can be a certified accountant, right? So it doesn't stop you not to practice in that area. As software testing is concerned, or Q is concerned, there is no any audit that can stop you not to do. What can stop you is what in my section the STA shall giving me to speak on, which is training and certification. It's training and certification and growth. Even if you don't even go to school at all and you think you want to pick it up, there's nothing that is stopping you or stopping such fellow to pick it up. Once the person have the right training, which I believe SQ Marshall is capable of doing. So give them advice. Let them pick it up. Don't let them see themselves as maybe they are inferior.
Mr. Efion, kindly turn off your camera.
So they shouldn't give room for inferiority complex. Nobody is paragon of perfection. And I said earlier on that there is no area, mention it. I can tell you that there is a test there. Mrs. or Miss Adinida, when you go to salon and you do your hair, the next thing is you touch it. If it is great, you touch it. What are you doing? You are testing it. You look at the mirror. What are you doing? You are testing it. Right? The example I gave in the morning when I started the session, when you finish cooking, before you dish it into its plates and you started it, the first thing is so the next thing is you put little at your hands at the palm. That's testing, right? So testing can be done by anybody. Part of my advice is don't give fear a chance. Speak up. Talk to people in the community, to give you insights, to give you direction. It's a fear. It's a fear. I don't know if I answer your question and then you need me to.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sheun. That was a very good one. To everyone who have asked questions, thank you. So we're going to be taking one more question and move to the next section. Any other questions? All right. Thank you very much once again, Mr. Sheun. It was a pleasure having you here. So I'll be in touch with you, sir. Thank you very much once again. All right, good afternoon, everybody, once again. So we are moving straight next to the. Yeah, please bear me. I'm trying to share my screen. Okay, so now the person that will take us up on the next section is Mr. Olumide, who happens to be the founder of SQA Marshall. This a dynamic and energetic ISTQB certified QA analyst and engineer who started his professional career in the fintech industry as an intern and has progressively advanced through the ranks. He holds a BSc degree from Ekiti State University and MSc degree from the renowned University of Lagos, UNILAG. He has his hands-on experience in software testing for financial applications, including core banking solutions, mid-market banking solutions, and ERP systems, covering areas such as credit processing, credit management, energy solutions, and human resource management, amongst others. Please let us welcome Mr. Olumide Success for the next section. Mr. Olumide, over to you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Wisdom. Can you see me, guys?
Yes, we can.
You can see me, right? And also, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Just put it down. I'm trying to get some things together here. Can you hear me, guys? Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, I'm trying to share my screen. Once you're able to share my screen, just let me know. Now, I'm using two devices, right? So, one on this side and one on this side. So, I may not be looking at your screen. I mean, yeah. First, I want to appreciate our last speaker, Mr. Oluwaseun. I think the first time we met was at the Nigeria State Testing Qualification Board. And you are an inspiration as well. I think that was 2023 to be precise. So that time I wasn't yet certified. But when you talk about your mentor, how your mentor helped you through, this is one of the reasons why in your professional field, you should have someone who you look up to, someone that can guide you through the journey, that already passed through where you are, just trying to pass through as well. So from that, I was inspired that day, and I decided to get certified, and I did that. And also, you mentioned something the other time that you mentioned something the other time that is really important when you are not a certified quality assurance engineer or you're not certified in the professional field. There is a way you don't have the confidence, right? And especially when you're in the midst of people, your quality assurance colleagues or people from the same field, and they ask you, are you certified? You said no. There is these awkward moments that follows after that. I don't know. Mr. Seun, am I right?
You are.
Okay, very cool. Trying to switch my camera. It's working. Okay, what about now? Okay. All right. I'll be sharing my screen right now. If you can see my screen, please let me know. All right. Beautiful. All right. Mr. Shin has said a lot of things. The other time, a whole lot of things, and some of the things that I will touch on. He has touched on them. And also, he mentioned something. He said training plus certification equals to fast career acceleration or something like that, if I'm right. Mr. Shin?
You are the point.
Yeah. So When you combine
combine
training
training
plus
plus
certification,
education,
it
it
gives you
gives you
faster
faster
career
career
acceleration.
acceleration.
Now, so I'll
Now,
be
so I'll be
talking
talking
about
about
upgrading your
upgrading your
QA.
QA.
That's
That's
what we're
what we are
talking
talking
about
about
here
today,
actually.
actually.
And
And
practically, I'll be
practically, I'll be
focusing
focusing
on
on
foundations and
foundations and
credentials,
credentials,
building a
building a
strong
strong
QA
QA
profile.
profile.
Um, so I'm
So
going to
I'm going to
start
start
like
by
this.
this.
Why
Why
QA
QA
certifications
certifications
matter?
matter?
Can you
Can you
hear me,
hear me?
guys?
Yeah, audible.
Okay.
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 Beautiful.
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 So
So
why
why
QA
QA
certification
certification
matters?
matters?
Okay. Now we have look at international recognition, just like Mr. Shion said the other time. All right. Which can be a massive upgrade on your profile and visibility within the industry, right? So definitely you are going to have look at international recognition. I remember when I was getting started and I don't have that um, confidence and I don't have that certification yet. So when I got certified, I just realized that because presently in Nigeria the QA role is just getting to limelight. Let me put it that way, even though it has been there in a very long time. But when people talk about tech industry, they often focus more on the software developer, like front end engineer, back end engineer, data analysis, what else? So these are the practically the most popular role within the tech industry that people talk about. Meanwhile, there are other ones. You can be a project manager and be working in tech. Of course, you need a project manager to even lead the whole charge in the first place. You need what's it called, a software tester to be on board to check everything that the developers are doing, right? But many people don't even realize this in the first place that there is a role called software testing, talk less of taking the opportunity, and it's out there today. So another thing is it increases your chances of getting better paying job opportunities than those without certification. Now, just last week, I mean not last week, 2 years ago, one organization was offering me 400K job, and they were like, okay, you get this and that. I said, 400K job, this money is nothing. Obviously, it's nothing. I just turned it down. Um, and the thing is, currently there are people who wants to even have 200K job, 300K job, 600K job. They are out there looking to just get their hands on it. But as a software tester, even with 2 years of experience, 3 years of experience, if you know your onions, you are out there turning down offers that don't meet your standard. But if you don't even have the certification in the first place, you are not having the confidence. How would you even turn down an offer in the first place? So you see, it increases your chance of getting promoted at work as well. The moment I remember when I got certified, the first thing that happened was I was given more responsibilities. I was unofficially given lead role. Then put it that way. When they know that this person is capable of doing this thing, but officially they are yet to promote, but they put you in the leadership role just because they know you are capable of doing it. So these are kind of the respect, the prestige you gain eventually. But eventually I was promoted eventually, but at the end of the day I left the organization anyways for a better organization that understand um, that value what you are giving them. So now there are different certifications and bodies. For instance, we have the International Software Testing Qualification Board, is known as ISTQB, and we also have NGSTQB. Now, NGSTQB is just like a member board to ISTQB. So let me explain what I mean. If you look at here, the highlighted part in my slide right now, the ISTQB is located in Belgium. That's where the headquarters is located. And it's an international certification well recognized across the globe. Now, this is it. for it operates through national and regional boards like the NGSTQB. Now, when I say national or regional board, now we have the Nigeria Software Testing Qualification Board. We have, I think, South Africa Software Testing Qualification Board. We have United Kingdom Testing Board. We have American Software Testing Qualification Board, USA. The UK one is in UK, and we have a whole lot of. We have even the United Arab Emirates. So there are a lot of qualification board across the globe that are all under the International Software Testing Qualification Board. So it's more like saying, let me use this simple scenario. Most of us go to church, right? Now your church have branches in Nigeria and have branches abroad. So in different countries. So the same way. Now ISTQB is an international certification body, qualification body, I mean to say, but they now have member boards across different countries around the world. One of such member board in Nigeria is the NGSTQB. So, I've seen people say, oh, I want the ASTQB certificate, the one they give me from America, or the one they give me from Ireland or somewhere. It's the same certification that you get in Ireland, in Germany, in Portugal, in USA, wherever in the world. It's the same certification you also get in Nigeria. If you are registered through the NGSTQB, it's the same thing all over the world. It's not different. Now, but people maybe for some reasons, because it's carrying an advanced country, USA something, it doesn't change the fact that ISTQB logo is what will be on your certificate. All right. And maybe the certificate of the member board as well. But you will spend more. You'll spend more doing using those member boards that are not within your vicinity. So the popular certifications for ISTQB is the CTFL, the most popular, and that's the foundational level, certified tester foundational level, and of course we have the agile tester and the advanced level test management. All of that are there. Then we also have another certification that is different from ISTQB. This one is called the American Society for Quality. All right, and this is also located in the United States and some other countries around the world. And yeah, they are also a global leader in quality assurance certifications across different industries, right? And some of their certifications include certified quality auditor, certified software quality engineer, then certified Six Sigma black belt. So there are a lot of certification that they offer, though. But these two are well recognized. There are some other ones that are locally recognized. But if you are talking about international recognized certification, ISTQB and ASQ are the most popular. However, ISTQB is the most popular of them all. Now, I'm going to click here. All right, I want to show us something here. Now, I'm going to this site. Can you see my screen, please? Confirm you can.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, beautiful stuff. I think my network is low, really low right now. Okay, let's go ahead, pending when that is up. So I'll also open this. I just want to show you a few things around their site. For them, let's move on. Now, when should you choose and write ISTQB exam? Since ISTQB is the most popular, we just focus more on ISTQB here. So why should you choose? When should you choose it, and why should you choose it? Right. One, if you look at this table, you will see ISTQB level. These are different examinations or certifications. Then we have ID time to write them and experience required. Now, if you are starting with the foundation level, that's certified tester foundation level, all right. The entry level, basically, if you are a copper, you are a copper, you are just getting into the tech industry, you're a fresh graduate, you don't have any experience at all. You can take this foundation level, though it is recommended that you can have maybe 3 months training, maybe after taking training, all right, you can take this kind of examination. No, experience level is none. You don't need to have an experience level because this is actually the entry point, actually. Now we have the agile tester, or agile extension. So it is advisable you take this after you have taken the CTFL examination. And with just less than 6 months experience in software testing, you can do this. Then we have the advanced level. So we have advanced level different certification there, the test analyst, the technical test analyst, the test manager, all right, test management examinations. They are for mid-level quality assurance engineer. So if you already have 2+ years of experience in quality assurance, then you can take this certification to cement your expertise in the role. Then we have these specialist modules, right? The specialist certification. So, but you can't write any specialist certification and even the advanced level without writing the CTFL. CTFL is more like the prerequisite for others. Now, for the specialist module certification, I will say, all right, like the test automation engineer, the mobile testing, performance testing, security testing, all of these guys, even generative AI testing, all of these are also there. Okay, they call them specific domains or specialization. So you can take these ones as well. So within 1 to 2 years of experience of testing in that domain, then you can take it. I mean, I'm not saying 1 or 2 years experience of your total software quality assurance experience. I am saying 2 years, 1 to 2 years of doing performance testing, 1 to 2 years of doing automation testing, 1 to 2 years of doing mobile testing, 1 to 2 years. So if you have maybe 1 to 2 years of doing mobile testing, you may want to go and take certification in mobile testing. If you have done 1 to 2 years of automation testing or performance testing, you now then go and take. It's just recommended, not actually that you have to have that experience is a must. It's just a recommendation so you can be better positioned and prepared to take such certification. Yeah, let's try again. My network's really bad this morning. Okay, now moving ahead, I think let's go through this website to check some of the prices, some of the ways you can go about it, preparation and all of that. Now, okay, so this is Nigeria Software Testing Qualification Board website, all right, and this is the Certified Tester Foundation level CTFL. Here, this is what the syllabus looks like, all right. The structure, exam structure is just 40 questions, 40 points. You need to score 26 out of these 40 to pass, and that will be 65%, I think. It's 60-minute examination, and yeah, it's just like this. Let me show you something. The exam fees. So I want to show you what the exam fees looks like. Currently in Nigeria, the exam fee used to be before it used to be 130 euros, but as I speak to you today, it has been reduced to 100 euros. All right, for this certification to write the exam. This is the America Software Quality Institute. Right, great. So this is the exam fee. This is what it looks like in Nigeria today. All right, this is an international examination. If you want to go out of Nigeria to write this, you will spend nothing less than $225 to write this same examination. If you now want to go beyond, in fact, there are some other places where they charge like $300 or even more just for this same certification. But in Nigeria today, it's just 100 euros. It used to be 130. For the advanced level, it used to be 150. It is now 120. For specialists, I think it used to be 152. It's now 120. For expert level, I think expert level used to be 180, thereabout. Now it's now 155. So this is the best opportunity for quality assurance engineer to jump at this and take the examination. Now, that is ISTQB, I'm just showing you how it looks like. The examination prices varies across different countries. Now, this is the software quality for the software quality, America software quality certification for quality assurance engineer, software quality engineer certification. They call it CESTE. All right. This one costs just $533. So it's very cheap. At least you spend, let's say, roughly maybe close to 700,000 to get this one done. If you fail this one, you can retake it for 333. So that's, let's say, roughly $1 million. So in Nigeria currency. So now that's one of the reasons I say the best bet for you is to go through the route of NGSTQB, and SK Marshall Consult can provide you the training, all right, to go through preparation and be ready to write the examination. So I think that's about that. Now, before I hand over to one of my team member on the call, you may want to follow me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com in Orimide Ayodeji. So you can follow me on LinkedIn. You can browse about my portfolio if you want to know more about me. You can just let me show you that you can come here to check more about who is success. You can check, go through my portfolio, things I've done, and all of that. You see that there. And also, you can follow me on Medium to read my blogs, my blog posts on Medium. If you want to know more about quality assurance, you are just getting started and you want to know how everything is done and the basic things you need to know. So there are some articles here that you can check. All right. And I believe this will help you as well. All right. So that is about it from my end. Now I'll be taking questions if there are any questions you want to ask. Also, you can screenshot maybe this part or any part of the slide. I will leave this one on the screen for you. You can screenshot it, put it on LinkedIn, on Facebook, wherever social media you make use of, and tag SP Marshall Consult. All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity here today and for listening. All right. Wisdom.
Okay, thank you very much for that powerful section as well, sir. Okay, so up next we'll be taking questions. If you have any questions, please do signify by show of hands. Okay, Mr. Omar. Any other person? Mr. Omar, you have the floor, please.
Oh, okay. Thank you, success for the presentation. Also, we commend you. So my question is, okay, I see now to take the exam for the qualification boards, you have to. So it's a paid something. So I wanted to ask. I saw you showed something like syllabus. So since to study before you take the exams. So are those ones paid also, or it's free? That's my question.
Okay. You are asking whether the
the
preparation for the
preparation for
exam
the
is
exam
free
is
or
free
paid.
or
Is
paid.
that
Is that
correct?
correct? No. I'm asking like the learning process. You showed something like
Okay.
the syllabus to take. So for the classes, is it free or it's paid also like the exam?
All right.
All
So
right.
for
So for
the
the
classes
classes
to
to
prepare for
prepare
the
for the
examination,
examination,
it's
it's
actually
actually
not
not
entirely
entirely
free.
free.
You can
You
do
can do
personal
personal
studies
studies
if
if
you
you
feel you
feel you
can,
can,
I
I
mean,
mean,
do
do
personal
personal
study and
study and
pass the
pass the
examination.
examination.
Of
Of
course, you
course,
can
you
do
can do
that,
that,
but there
but
is
there is
a
a
training
training
that
that
is
is
organized by
organized by
SK
SK
Marshall
Marshall
Consult,
Consult,
where
where
you
you
can
can
practically
practically
be
be
taught
taught
the
the
things you
things
need
you
to
need to
know.
know.
The
The
heavy
heavy
lifting
lifting
has
has
been
been
done
done
actually. I
actually. I
think there
think
are
there are
about
about
11
11
hours
hours
self-paced in
self-paced in
demand
demand
video
video
that
that
was
was
also
also
made
made
uh, to prepare you for the examination. And also, I think about 8 classes that also, I mean, 8 live classes where you can be taught, you can ask questions, get prepared. And after the trainings, you have the continuous support as well. And wherever you don't get, we are also here to provide you clarity. So you can go to our website at stmarshall.com.ng. If you are able to get our website, you can check through our courses. You will see ISTQB exam prep. So if you go through the ISTQB exam prep, you see our offering for both CPFL and for the test management certification. So currently we offer 2 prep training program. All right. For the trainings, all right. Once you want to take the examination. So presently it's for the CTFL and the test management. So these are the ones we currently offer certifications for. I hope that is clear.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll check out the website. Thank you.
Okay, I'm trying to get into this.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Omar. I thought Mr. Oluwaseun, did you raise your hand?
So, Omar, you can get to the website. If you get to the website, you're going to see
Good afternoon.
all of
Yes,
this.
I did actually. Well, considering my question, but may I ask?
Go ahead, please.
Excuse me. Okay, so I wanted to ask: is there a community? But SQ have a community. Maybe if you have issues or they need to pick someone's brain about a particular problem they're experiencing, and they're looking for software testers like themselves that will understand and maybe shed light on it for them. Is there a community that one can join?
Yeah, we do have a software community, a software testers community.
Okay, how do I go about joining the community, please?
Please drop your line with wisdom. You'll be added to the group.
Come again?
I said you can drop your line with wisdom. One of our program manager will be added to the group.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
All right, over to you. Wisdom.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Structures and Mr. Seun. We are really glad to have learned from your wealth of experience, and we strongly believe that moving on from here, we would all meet at the top. Okay, so very quickly, over to you, Blessed, please. Blessed.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Hello?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
All right, good afternoon. Yeah, so actually talking about the packages that we have for young graduates from
We can't see your screen yet.
yes. So I'm going to share my screen now. So the package we have is for young graduates, we have for job seekers, and we have for profiles also, and for people that are willing to transition into tech. So I'll be sharing my screen now. 1 minute. Please confirm if you can see my screen.
We can't see that at the moment.
Okay, so I'm working on it.
Okay.
Mm. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, your screen is up.
Okay. So this is one of the packages that we have. That's for quality assurance testing training. And these are the courses that we're going to be taking for this package. These are for corporate or fresh graduates. So, you know, you just graduated from an institution and you wish to take up a skill in the information technology space. So this is the package we have for you. So the bonus module pack are the job internship referral and openings. And the second one is we have over 50 software testing self-paced videos that is going to equip you in this training process. And you will also be trained by certified and experienced professionals that are going to be with you throughout your training process and you getting an internship in SQA Master Consult. Then number 4, we have the career prep and job readiness. In SQA Master Consult, we help you to get ready in search of a befitting job. Then lastly, we have the recognized certificate of completion, just like Mr. Success just told us about. You're going to be getting a certified completion letter after this course. Then the price is 70k, sorry. Then we have a discount of 25,500 for fresh graduates and corporates. Then I'll move down to the other package that we have. This is for people that are like 95 workers that are transitioning into the tech space. Then for this package, we have 51,000 naira discount price. This is going to be up to ending of July. So our advice, if you want to take a decision on this tech space, you should take up this package. Then these are the courses. We have the course context that you're going to be enlightened on, that you're going to teach on how to take this career journey into the next level. Then we have the bonus module pack, which are also what I have stated in the formal package. But this has CV review and advice by experienced HR. This is having an additional of interview, question and answer for software testers, and it is 51,000 naira discount up until July. So that will be all for now. Wisdom, can you please take over? Hello?
Nothing wrong with you. What did you do? Hello?
Yes, I'm done actually. That's all.
All right, thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
You ask around. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Oma, do you have a question?
No, I don't. I got all what you said. I'll check out the
Okay.
website.
Okay, please keep on. All right, thank you very much once again. We have come to the end of this wonderful webinar, and we are sincerely grateful to have everyone here on this call. Once again, to our great facilitators, thank you very much. To everybody who has attended, thank you, and we really do hope that everything that we have learned here will make use of them. If you have further questions, please do well to reach out to us on our social handles as SQA Master. Also, you can send an email to us at programs at SQA Master as well. All our social handles, SQA Master, LinkedIn, SQA Master, Twitter, all the social media platforms you know of, SQA Master, we will do well to be in contact with you. Once again, thank you very much. Mr. Success. If there's no any other thing, can we end the call?
All right, yeah, we can end the call. But a special shout out to Mr. Oluwaseun Akande. Thank you very much for taking out your time out of busy schedule to join us today. We don't take that for granted. All of us at
For
SK
granted.
Material Consult and all the team members, everyone, we say thank you very much. And also, everyone that has joined the call today, we appreciate you for being on this call. And don't forget our services. We offer training services in for those who are preparing to write their examination, international examination for ISTQB. We also offer training services for those who are coming into tech, software testing, and quality assurance job role. We also offer a software testing outsourcing services for organizations. And of course, we also do in-house staff training for organizations as well. All right, so thank you very much for joining today, and do have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Once again, thank you. And the winner of the first section, please do well to reach out to me so that we can get what Mr. Shenwa has for us. Thank you once again, and goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Mr. Success.
Thank you. Bye.
Everybody. Thank you.